It's been some time, but here it is finally. Part 7 to our storm shelter build. Where we left off was the inside. We were just getting to the point where we were gonna pour the floor. Then winter hit. Then we had tornado season. Well, you can see here I used my hail protector, which is a big pool floaty that I drape over my car when large hail comes. I've used it a couple of times. I normally drive my vehicle down here and park it under the trees, and then I put the hail cover on it. But we are now finally back to the point where we are going to move forward. Since we did have a couple of tornado, well, we had one that literally skimmed our property, which was rather scary because we were rocking and rolling in our little trailer. But we ended up down here a couple of times to where the threat was pretty serious.
Go, let's go. Go, punch it. I'm going. Okay, it's hitting debris. We got debris in the air. Right here, guys. Crossing the street right in front of us.
Right next to us just got hammered hard. So this coming tornado season, we're going to be ready. We are now in the process of putting in our power and water, and let me show you. That's about as straight as I walk after a six-pack. That's right, I'm a lightweight. That's what we got going on here. We're going to have power and water in our storm shelter here soon. We are putting in our concrete floor here in the storm shelter. We're going to have to keep an eye out for it. Well, we're just about there. So as soon as we get this dug out, we're running our new wire into the conduit, into the hill, and then we'll be ready to set our box after we set our water pipe. Time to get busy. Getting her done. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at it, and starting today we are cleaning this out. We're doing at least a third of the concrete today, and we're hoping that we're going to have the concrete done by the end of the weekend. So we're doing what is called a dry pour, and a dry pour is basically distributing the dry concrete powder down on the ground. We're going to screed it, going to mist it, and that's all we have to get done in here. We don't have to handle a lot of weight because all of the support posts and beams are already in the ground. So the only weight that we're going to have on it is what furniture we have in here and supplies and so forth. So let's get to it. It took us about 2 hours to frame it up. Oh yes, and we got the power in. So at any time we're going to be able to start running power. So things are moving along. Well, let me tell you something. We decided to try to knock out this concrete non-stop, and It turned out to be a lot of work, more than we expected, and the Texas temperatures here have been just brutal. The last couple of days has been 105, 106. I think yesterday was 108. Today's supposed to be roughly around the same temperatures, and don't know what it is, but it just seems like, you know, whenever we do big projects, it's always extremely hot outside here in Texas. But you know what, it is what it is. But let me show you what we got here. We finally got her done. The concrete turned out really well. You know, doing the dry pour, it does allow you to eliminate the step of having to, you know, pick up the 80-pound bags and dump it into the mixer and then have to distribute it from there. You can just take it and you can just put it in your framing, dump it in dry, screed it, and let her go. And you know, if we were doing a finished floor, this would look a lot better. But again, we're doing a cork underlayment under our bamboo flooring, so any type of aggregate look. You can see the differences in the two types. This is Quickcrete. It's got more of a concrete additive, and then the Saccrete is really, it seems to have more rock, and it just doesn't lay as smooth. And you can see we use Quickcrete there and Saccrete there. So that's the difference with the two. So again, we like the Quickcrete better. And we are now getting ready we're going to start building our walls. And we do have these gaps back here, and we are going to put, you know, about 1.5 inches of concrete back there just to create a fill, so that rodents and whatever can't come up on the inside from underground. We already did it over there, just, you know, took concrete and kind of threw it in there and just wet it down, and that creates a solid barrier. So this is going to be a completely controlled environment. And I think I showed you the air recirculation unit that I have. It's also a humidity detector, that if by chance the humidity gets a little too high, then it turns on and starts recirculating the air. We are also going to have a mini split air conditioner down here, so that, you know, if it is 101 out, I mean, this is going to be, you know, as comfortable as, you know, just living in a tiny home. We're going to have all the amenities over here. We're going to have the kitchen, and it'll have running water and so forth. It's got to have all the power that we need. We have 100 amps of power that I'm getting ready to start running, and yeah, we're excited. So we're really kind of feeling like things are getting done here, and this next tornado season we are going to be ready. But start checking out IKEA. IKEA has a lot of cool tiny home products, and let's get this thing done. Well, good morning, one and all. It's a beautiful morning. The sun's about ready to come up, and hopefully today is going to be a better day than yesterday. Oh man. So working in our woods yesterday, clearing some trees out, hit a wasp nest, and wasp nest got me right between the eyes. So I thought it was going to be better from yesterday. Good times.